What can Feng Shui give you? Hello, welcome to POWERSTACK. The reason you are watching this video is you want to change in your life. You want to live a better life. You want your family to live a better life. You want your loved ones to live a better life. What can Feng Shui do for you? Would you like to generate more income? Would you like to get more customers? Would you like to get support from your boss and colleagues? Would you like to stay fit and healthy? Spend more time with your family? Go for a long holiday once in a year? Would you like to upgrade your car? Upgrade your house? Upgrade your social status? Upgrade your social network and meet new people? If the answer is yes, let's discover Feng Shui now. Do you believe in Feng Shui? Whether you believe in Feng Shui or not, that's not the main thing. The main thing is you just have to use it, apply it in your life, make it work for you, then you will believe it. Feng Shui is actually very complicated, and so it has to be precisely calculated. When it is accurately calculated, it can be very, very powerful. I would like to give you an example. The monthly power stack activation. For me to give you the power stack activation every month, there are a couple of steps I have to do. First, I have to measure, I have to calculate what is the best energy of this year. So how it is calculated is based on how all the planets orbit in our solar systems. I have got the best energy calculated for this year. The next step I will do is I have to calculate the best energy for the month. So what I will do is I will divide the floor plan, the house, into 9 sections. It is normal to have 5 sections with good energy and another 4 sections with not so good energy. First, I get the best 5 energies calculated in which sections they are for that year, and then I will do the monthly calculation for the month, and I will try to overlap the best energy of the month with the best energy of the year. Then you will have double best energy of the year and the month. And the third step I will do is to calculate the best energy of the day. Then we have 3 levels of the best energy: year, month, and day. And the next step I will do is to calculate the best energy of the time. So now we have 4 layers of best energy overlapping on one section. That is how it is calculated. And on top of these 4 steps, I still have to count what are the items to put so you can draw the best energy from the universe into the house using specific items. So we have the best energy of the year, the month, the date, and the time, and then the items to put overlapping in one section of the house. When the Feng Shui energy is calculated, not only according to the space, but also according to the time, overlapping so many layers and accurately calculated, it is very, very powerful. And to tell you a secret is that hardly any Feng Shui masters can do this for you, because not all Feng Shui masters know how these calculations work. It is very complicated. At the same time, it is very scientific because it is according to how the planets orbit. The monthly power stack activation is a short-term Feng Shui activation. Best thing about short-term Feng Shui activation is it doesn't matter how your house look like. It doesn't matter how your neighbor's house look like. It doesn't matter which orientation your house is facing, and it doesn't matter where your front door is facing, and etc. So, the monthly power stack activation. is designed for every home. As long as you live in a house but not a car, then the monthly power stack activation is something that can help you. Whether you own the house or just renting the house, or even if you're only renting a room, as long as you live in the house, the energy of that house will have an impact on you. The energy of that house will influence you. As long as you live in the house, you are influenced by the energy of that space. Does Feng Shui work? Well, honestly speaking, Feng Shui doesn't really work if you hire a third-class Feng Shui practitioner. It's just like if you hire a third-class mechanic, he might not be able to fix your car. On top of that, he might even cause you more problems. It is the same to Feng Shui practitioner. If you hire a third-class Feng Shui practitioner, he might not be able to activate the good energy in your house. On top of that, he might even calculate it wrongly and activated the bad energy in the house. Again, here I would like to emphasize that Feng Shui is very, very complicated. If you meet someone who only knows a thing or two about Feng Shui, the chances of him making a mistake is very, very high. And 90% of the time, or even more, he will only give you a wrong suggestion. And that's not what we want to hear. And that can be very dangerous, and that's not what we want to see. They might misdiagnose, miscalculate, misjudge, and even misinterpret the information. It's just like a third-class mechanic who tries to fix your car. They might misdiagnose, miscalculate, misjudge, and misinterpret. Basically, they just don't know what they are doing. Is Feng Shui expensive? Traditionally, to do Feng Shui activation for a house or an office is very, very complicated because every house has its own Feng Shui. Your house has its own Feng Shui. Your neighbor next door has different Feng Shui. Your neighbor opposite your house has its own Feng Shui as well. Even if you live in a condominium or an apartment, even the design of your space is pretty much the same like your neighbors next door or your neighbors opposite the house. But the Feng Shui of your house is still different from your neighbors next door, and it's also different from your neighbors opposite your house. So to do any Feng Shui activation, we have to go to your house and design the activation only for you. Even your neighbors upstairs and downstairs has their own individual Feng Shui. So traditionally, Feng Shui activation has to be designed individually, house to house, and you need a good Feng Shui masters to do it. That's why Feng Shui activation is so expensive, and most of the time, not everyone can afford to hire a Feng Shui master, and even if someone can afford the price, you might want to think twice, is this a good investment? Will the Feng Shui activation give you a desired result? Does it worth to pay to get a Feng Shui master for Feng Shui activation? Does it worth the price? What you can do now? You have three options. The option 1 is do the old school way. Get a Feng Shui master to visit your place and pay him however much he wants to charge you. Usually it's quite expensive. I've done a survey at where I live and they usually charge about $1,000 per visit. And the price will increase if you would like to do any more add-ons when he visits your place. At the end of the day, you might be paying $2,000-$3,000, who knows. And then wait for the results, and it usually will take about 2 to 3 years before you can see the results. So the good thing about the option 1 is the Feng Shui activation is designed only for your place, only for your house. So this is very specific. But the bad things are, you don't know how much you have to pay. And you don't know if this is a first-class Feng Shui master or a third-class one. It is still okay if the Feng Shui practitioner did not activate the good energy in your house. The worst thing is, what we are very scared is if the Feng Shui practitioner come to your house and then accidentally activated the wrong energy. That would be super troublesome. It can be very dangerous and miserable. Option 2. Start from small, which is sign up for monthly power stack activation. So Feng Shui is not a religion. You don't have to believe it to make it work for you. It is very scientifically calculated. You just have to use it and then you will believe it. When you sign up for power stack activation, I will show you step by step. I'll give you the date and time and the items you have to put at which section of the house. And before that, I will show you how to divide your house into 9 sections. The items you have to get will be something very small and inexpensive at all. You can either get it from the shopping mall or you can buy it online. So if you do the traditional way, the old school way, it is usually very expensive. It is very slow because you can only see the result in 2 to 3 years. Whereas if you do the monthly power stack, it is super affordable, it is very fast, and it is designed for every home. Whether you live in a house like this, like that, or like this. Monthly power stack is designed for you. Does power stack work? Well, as I said, it's only the first-class practitioner who can do this to give you an immediate result instead of having to wait for 2 to 3 years. I have a friend, after doing this activation, she actually picked up a bag of cash of 977 Aussie dollars on the street. I also have a friend who has been sending me money from time to time whenever she makes a profit in her investment. Of course, there are a lot more examples. I have got another friend who has been trying to get a project signed for a couple of months, and after activating the power stack, the next week when she meets the client, immediately the project was signed. There's also another friend, after activating the power stack, immediately the next day she got her apartment rented out. So these are only some of the examples where after activating the power stack, how quickly it can show you an immediate result. Just in case, if you are not able to activate the power stack Feng Shui, every month I will also give you another bonus, a special meditation bonus. It is even more simple and easier. The step-by-step guide is, again, I will give you a date and time and the direction where you have to face. Sit for meditation during those 2 hours and manifest what you would like to see. What are the outcomes you want? You don't even have to buy anything. You just have to sit down and meditate according to the direction. And I would like to give you an example of this special meditation. My friend's daughter, who hasn't been contacting with her boyfriend for almost 3 weeks, and she didn't want to take the initiative to contact her boyfriend. So what she did was, according to the time and the orientation, she set for meditation and hope her boyfriend will contact her. While she was doing the meditation, her phone rang, and that was her boyfriend texting her. Finally, after 3 weeks. You really don't have to believe it to make it work. Power stack is designed so easy and simple. You just have to use it. When you see the result, when you see how it works for you, you will believe it. So, how much is it for monthly power stack activation? As long as you can afford to watch this video from your gadget or from your laptop, I'm 99% sure it is affordable to you. And how much is affordable? I'm putting the price at $38 per month, which is only $1.20 a day. If you think $1.20 is expensive, how much are you paying for a cup of coffee every day? I'm very sure it's more expensive than $1.20. And why do I want to make it so affordable? First, this is designed for every home. And second, because I would like you to make more than $38 per month, which is it worth you to pay this $38. For example, if you got a $50 voucher from a shopping mall after activating POWERSTACK, it is you are already making more than $38. Or another example, you got a free parking space for 3 hours, which is $60. Well, parking in Melbourne is super expensive. And then again, because of activating POWERSTACK, you got a free parking, which means you already make more than what you have paid. And by activating POWERSTACK, you are not only making more than what you pay. The most important thing is you are using that energy, the good energy, the positive energy, to help you to upgrade to the next level of your life. Imagine you only have to upgrade yourself by 0.1% a day. And after 365 days, you have already improved your life at 36.5% a year. No one country can have such a big progress in the history. Will you not be able to make a progress of 0.1% a day? Is that possible? And it becomes easier when you know how. So is $1.20 a day affordable? So, if you would like to start from small and see the immediate result, it is only $38 per month to sign up for POWERSTACK. And now, I would like to give you a promotion. If you would like to sign up for POWERSTACK and make Power of Feng Shui work for you, if you sign up for 12 months instead of 1 month, I'm giving you a super discount at only... Yes, that's correct. And now I'm pretty much 100% sure that it is 100% affordable for you. I will show you step by step the right way to do everything, and instead of dividing your floor plan into 9 squares, you will get this for free. And I will show you the right way how to divide your floor plan into 9 sections. This is what I do for myself and for my clients. It's not something you can get anywhere. Just have to progress 0.1% a day, and step by step, you will be able to achieve the next level of your life. So you have 3 options. The first option is to do the old school way, which is expensive and very slow in seeing the outcome. The option 2 is start from small, sign up for POWERSTACK, which is affordable and see fast results. And the third option is do nothing, just wait for your luck to come. Okay, if you would like to make the power of Feng Shui work for you, sign up POWERSTACK now. The promotion period is limited. The promotion period is short. Sign up now.